Hello and welcome to the Daily Line at BetRepublic.com. It's Friday, April 16th. We're ready for the NBA playoffs to begin. I'm Jarvis Symes. This is Greg Dempson.
Greetings.
And the big news is NBA playoffs, but NHL playoffs are also underway,
Yes,
and Major League Baseball is rolling right along. Today, we've got a play for you in baseball, also have a play for you in the third night, second game of the series with Detroit and Phoenix, and then we're going to send you to the BetRepublic.com website where we've got a play for Game 1 of the Heat series. Great. Let's start things off with baseball. Atlanta tonight is laying 130. We've seen anywhere from 120 to 125 to 135 on that line, but we've got Atlanta at home against Colorado. Atlanta 3-3 on a recent trip out to the West Coast, including back-to-back wins in San Diego. Scored 6+ runs in both games. That's the first time they've done it 3 times now since their season opener. What do you like on this game?
Well, I like the home team here, okay? We have a situation here with Colorado, who, by the way, were not shut out at home all last year in their last game against the Mets here a couple days back. I think they were defeated 5-0. They're starting Hamill.
They went all last year without being shut out at home.
At home,
I guess in that ballpark, right?
There you go. You know, but they were shut out the other night. Anyway, they're starting with Hamill, and he's a finesse pitcher, Jarvis, and he can have control issues versus teams that are very patient. And that's one thing about Atlanta. They're getting 4.7 base on balls on average so far this season. They're a patient team. You take Derek Lowe, ex-Boston Red Sox. He's a sinker ball pitcher, and he's had success due to aggressive swinging teams like Colorado, okay? So they don't walk as much as Atlanta does. So that's a plus factor for the home team. You know, and the sinker pitcher, he gets a lot of ground balls, so, you know, there's a tendency there for double plays as well. So I like Atlanta in this spot. Lowe is 3-1 with a 1.59 ERA in his last 4 starts against Colorado, yielding 16 hits and 5 walks over 28 in the third inning. So that's pretty good. Colorado was 7-21 against the money line against National League teams, scoring 4.8 or more runs per game the last 2 seasons. So what I like here with listed pitchers, laying $1.30, I have an official selection on this game on the Atlanta Braves minus $1.30.
Okay, Derek Lowe, 8-7, 4.33 ERA in 18 career starts versus Colorado. We've got 132, 133 available. Just checking some of the books. So you can find 130. Greg's got an official play at Colorado. Get this done on the money line. Quickly, let's look at the NHL. 5 games going tonight, including the series between Nashville and Chicago. Excuse me. That's Game 1 of that series. But I like Detroit playing Phoenix tonight. When Phoenix was opening this as a small home underdog, 4-5 seed, but we know Detroit's turned it on lately. I looked at this first series, and I picked Phoenix to win this series in 6 games. But in these first 2 games, I predicted that there would be a split on their way back to Detroit. Now, Phoenix did what they needed to do, getting a win in Game 1. But tonight, Detroit, with their playoff experience, needs to bounce back. What I saw in Game 1 was Jimmy Howard, who's a young goaltender. He's had a lot of action. He's been starting every game for the Wings for 5-6 weeks now. He settled down early. Once Phoenix got their second goal, he seemed to settle down. There was only 1 goal in the second period of this game. There was only 1 goal in the third period. Unfortunately for Detroit, it was the game winner by Phoenix. Now, I'm looking for Detroit's style of play to be aggressive tonight. They haven't had a lot of success against Brizgalov. Brizgalov is 3-1 in his last 4 home starts against Detroit, but Detroit is down 0-1 in a playoff series. So Howard's going to settle down. Detroit's going to be tight. I expect them to come out. Not projecting this game to go over the total. I just like Detroit to win this game, laying a half goal to win in regulation time. I like Detroit at plus 105. Greg, what do you think on this game?
Actually, I lean to the over on this game, Jarvis. I made the total 5.5. Soft ice, warm humidity, or dry humidity, but the warm temperature this time of the year. We saw if the puck's bouncing, we saw that with the Olympics. And if the tendency with the puck bouncing, it's a little harder to control, tougher to get goals. But I just feel there's more offense. I thought the last game was very lucky to stay under 5 goals. I have an opinion on this game, over 5 goals.
Opinion on the over 5 goals. Okay, I like the game to stay on the low side, but my place to play is on Detroit Red Wings. Recap your top play.
I have one official selection today. It's take the Atlanta Braves on the money line, laying $1.30 to defeat the Colorado Rockies.
And I've got Detroit to even the series. If you want to get more on the NBA, including a play on the first-round matchup with Miami tomorrow, you can check out BetRepublic.com. You can also see full preview for the Eastern and Western Conference in the NBA news department at Bet Republic. Hope you enjoy the playoffs. For everyone at BetRepublic.com, I'm Jarvis Symes.
And I'm Greg Dempson.
Good luck with your picks this weekend.